Good morning. Good Monday morning. Man, April is flying by. Man, it's April 18th, man. How crazy is that? Seems like we just got into April. It's crazy how fast things are going. Man, I hope you guys had a great Easter weekend. Man, we had a great weekend in Atlanta. Man, I thought it was going to be bad. We woke up Saturday morning and it was just raining like there was no tomorrow. And rain like that for seemed like 2.5 hours. I think we got probably 2 inches of rain or so. I don't know exactly, but it felt like 2 inches of rain. And by the looks of the track, the water that was laying on the track, it looked like 2 inches at least. So, but it's crazy, Sometimes we make assumptions, and a lot of times this is something I've been working on a lot the last few years, is trying not to make assumptions, especially on things that I don't know a lot about, or what I believe they can do or create value for me. I try to really not make assumptions, and it's hard to do. I'll be honest, man. That's a hard thing to do, because a lot of times we have our beliefs and we're set in those beliefs, and it's real easy to overlook something that we may not see the value on the surface, but it really does hold value, and we miss out on it because we made an assumption. But I was making an assumption Saturday morning that there is no way that this track is going to be good at any point on Saturday. And what was crazy is, not only was it was good a lot earlier than I even thought was even close to being possible. So by the time we did the first round, we only did one round of qualifying, but going into the heat races and stuff, the track was already almost in prime conditions. So it was a great reminder to me on assumptions, because my assumption was way off on Saturday morning. But another assumption I want to share with you this morning, I know we're just coming off Easter weekend, and for most of my life, I live in America. I have a certain view of what freedom is. And, I think most other people have the same. If you grew up here in the United States, you have pretty much the same view of freedom. And the last few years, I've really got to studying Jesus a lot more. And the more that I study his story, his teachings, and stuff like that, I start to, I've come to learn that I have really had no idea of what true freedom is. And I think once you start to realize that there's a freedom beyond what we grow up believing that there is, man, the peace that it can create in your life, and especially in a world that we live today when there's so much crazy ideas and stuff going on, sometimes you just need to get back to a good solid base of thinking, so that you're not thrown out. Your mind can get driven in so many different directions if you don't have a good base on what you believe is what's real, what's true. So man, it's been such a blessing in my life. It's created, like I said, a tremendous amount of peace is the biggest deal, because it's so easy to get stressed out and worry about stuff. And man, it's really affected my perspective in a way that I totally look at things different today than I did even 2 years ago. So it's had a huge impact on my life. So if you're looking for a little bit more peace, if you're looking for a little bit more freedom than what seems to be available today in the world, man, studying Jesus and his story, and man, what the guy went through and the example he gave people is, going through the, getting literally beat to death and overcoming that. It's a heck of a story. So one that seems to still hold more power today than any other example I've ever seen. So, but anyways, I'm going to give you a new term tomorrow, and it's a powerful one. It's not one that I've never heard of before, but I think it could really, unlock some value for people. And it's been a powerful tool for me over the last few years, a real powerful tool. So if you guys want a new term to hang on to, something to get excited about, I've got one for you tomorrow. So you guys have a great Monday, a great start to your week. We seem to be playing musical chairs here in Tennessee. One day it feels like summer is right around the corner. Today it is 45, and it feels like old man winter is coming back today. So It's all good. You guys have a great Monday, and I will see you in the morning.